Utilizing high quality premium materials, the Marmot Plasma 30-degree sleeping bag is a great option for ounce counting backpackers who are looking for something that's very high quality, that's going to hold up in different types of conditions, something that's going to pack down to be very small, lightweight, but offer all of the warmth that they need in that temperature rating. First thing to talk about with any sleeping bag is the insulation and how it keeps you warm. So Marmot is using premium 875 plus fill power down. It is Marmot's Down Defender as well. So the important thing to know about Down Defender is those plumes of down are coated with a water-resistant coating that's going to hold up to moisture a lot longer. So in damp or humid conditions, while traditional down may take on that moisture and really lose its thermal efficiency, the down that's used to insulate the sleeping bag is going to keep you warm. It's going to hold its loft, it's going to hold that thermal efficiency, and it's going to dry out faster than traditional down if it becomes wet. So with all of those different features, Down Defender is going to ultimately keep you warmer in those wet conditions. So very high quality there. Obviously with that 875 filled down, it's going to pack down to be very small, but it's also going to be very lofty once you loft it up. And my first impression of the plasma sleeping bags is just that they are very lightweight, but they're so lofty and they're so warm for their weight. Marmot is using really interesting baffles here. So you've got baffles that run the length of the sleeping bag rather than horizontal baffles. And what's so great and what's so interesting about that is it takes the heat from your core and it kind of transfers that up and down the baffles. So you have really even heat. It saves weight as well, so you don't have all those baffles that are going along horizontally on the sleeping bag. You have those long baffles, and then within those baffles there are flow gates. So it's going to prevent unwanted shifting of down on those long baffles. The down is going to stay exactly where it needs to be. And it's just a really great design, really innovative, and it's going to provide just that even heat that we talked about. The material here on top is also premium material. It's Pertex Quantum 10 denier fabric. It's nylon ripstop, so with that ripstop you have durability, but it's ultra light fabric. So just in keeping with those high quality materials, it's going to pack down to be small. It's very lightweight. And you do have a traditional mummy style sleeping bag here. So you have a hood at the top. The hood is extremely well baffled. The hood here reminds me of a hood on a big down puffy jacket. It fits really nicely around your head, and if you are getting close to that temperature rating and you need to batten everything down, it's going to hold in your heat, and especially around your head, it's going to keep you really nice and warm. So really great hood there. Feely draw cords, so you have a different size draw cord that goes around the top and around the bottom. So at night you can feel which draw cord you want to tension, if it's the top or the bottom. You can pull both of them as well. And you know, there's a nice little collar here underneath of that hood, so you have adjustability in that collar as well. A nice little baffle here that fits really nicely, you know, right under your neck, so you're not going to lose heat through that area. So if you want to, you can just cinch that down on its own as well. It makes it really comfortable, and those materials on the inside of the sleeping bag are very soft against the skin. You've got a full length zipper here, and behind the zipper, a really nice draft tube. There's a more durable material stitched behind that zipper, so unlike this lightweight material, if that gets snagged on the zipper, it's not going to damage the bag. So really good design there. And then at the bottom of the zipper, you do have the ability to vent from the bottom. So it's a two-way zipper that just allows some more versatility. So on those warmer nights, you can really just vent from the bottom and get a leg out if you need to. Marmot uses EN or European norm ratings for their sleeping bags, and the temperature rating here, this is considered a 30-degree sleeping bag, but the actual lower limit rating for this bag is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The comfort rating, or the temperature where you're going to feel most comfortable in this bag, is actually closer to 42 degrees. So certainly take that into consideration before taking it into the backcountry. And along with that comfort feeling, there are different sizes in this sleeping bag. So be sure to check the size chart to make sure you're ordering the size that's most comfortable for you. And just some last quick features here. It does come with a stuff sack. Stuff sack is very lightweight. You can see the pack size here. Packs down to be very small. So those ounce counting backpackers who don't want to skimp on any features, this is going to be a great option. Packs down to be very small with that down fill. Doesn't take up a lot of space in your backpack when you're backpacking with it. It would be a great option for traveling as well if you just have a small pack size and you need to compress everything down. When you're storing the bag at home, be sure to use the larger storage sack that it comes with. It's a mesh sack, so it's got a lot of airflow, and you don't want to store it in a compressed state for a long period of time. So when you're traveling with it, you can definitely use the smaller stuff sack, but when you're storing it at home, make it really lofty and keep it in that bigger storage sack. With all of the very high quality materials, the innovations like these long baffles and the nice hood, you have a nice foot box down at the bottom as well. So this is just a really comfortable option for those ounce counting backpackers. It is the Marmot Plasma 30-degree sleeping bag.